Have you ever gotten up one day and realized your life is shit? You haven't got money, you haven't got girls, your body looks like shit, and you spend all your day scrolling on TikTok. Then one day you get the motivation to change your life and go after your dreams. Your dreams being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, freedom, and being rich. Some people think this lavish lifestyle looks exciting, but most people never talk about what it takes to get there. Most people think chasing your dreams is exciting because you're working towards a goal that is exciting, but what is the path to actually get there? The path is not exciting. Well, at least not for me. I never wanted to do this type of work. I never wanted to go out here and sacrifice hours of my day on something that is not giving me any benefit whatsoever. But here I am anyways, and I'm hoping to make a better life out of it. My life is repetitive. Every day feels almost exactly the same. And strangely, I think that's why I'm getting closer. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. Not because I'm excited to go to work, but because I know every hour I spend there is funding the life that I'm trying to build right now. I don't hate my job. I actually have quite the fun in it. I have work friends, I guess, where I can laugh with them, but deep down, I can see that none of them are going to make it in life. And I think that's sad. They go to good colleges, they seem bright, but they're trapped. They're trapped inside the matrix that is forcing them to believe that a good job is all that they are capable of doing in life. And that's not what I want my story to be. I know that a job is not where I want my story to end. But to be able to live the life that I want to live in the future, I have to clock in and I have to do what I have to do. But then I leave. And the second I get home, I don't sit down to watch YouTube. I don't sit down to scroll TikToks like every other person that gets home from the job tired and exhausted, talking about how hard it was on the job that day. I open my charts because that's when the real workday for me begins. Trading for me isn't glamorous. Most of the time I'm actually just waiting and watching and analyzing, doing absolutely nothing until the market gives me a reason to act. You can see this in the videos behind me, behind this voiceover, where I'm basically just doing nothing all the time. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not here. I'm just watching, because there practically is not anything to do. You just gotta wait for it to give you a setup. Some days I make money, some days I lose, but I think that every day I learn something new about the market, and that's enough to keep me coming back. When the market closes and I'm done with the trade day, that is when most people would finally relax. Like they just got out of a job, got home, and then they traded. Like that's so exhausting. People would die doing just that. It's too much. But that it's just not enough for me. I get done with trading, and in my head I'm thinking, what's next? I gotta do more, or I will not be satisfied with myself at the end of the day. I open my editing software, and this is where I'm betting on myself for real. No one is asking me to make these videos. No one's paying me to upload anything. There's no guarantee anyone will even watch. But every video I create is another chance, another opportunity to build something that belongs to me. Some days I wonder if I'm wasting my time, but then I remember that every creator I look up to once uploaded a video that almost nobody watched. The difference is they uploaded another one anyway. And eventually I look at the time. I have two choices. If it's a training day, I go to the gym. Not because I always feel motivated. Actually, most days I don't. My gym is a homemade gym, and I can't even properly do any of the exercise that I'm meant to do. That's frustrating, and it keeps my nerves up basically for the rest of the day, because I'm just so frustrated with everything. But I've realized something. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. The gym isn't just about getting stronger, it's proof that I can keep promises to myself. Promises that I'm not going to be somebody that lives their life for nothing. On my rest days, I usually keep working. Another edit, another idea, another step, another voiceover. It doesn't seem like much, it doesn't take that much time, but these small steps add up faster than most people actually realize. And I think that eventually, when the day comes to an end, and I repeat it time after time after time, something will happen. Now that basically I've covered most of the day, by this point in the day it's already around 8 to 9 p.m. So I go on the job, come home, go trade, work on YouTube, then go train. And when I'm done with that, I take a shower, and that is basically when everything finally slows down for me. It's probably my favorite part of the day, because I can finally relax. It's like all of the pressure that I've been putting on myself for the entire day to produce something and make all these tasks that I have for myself every day, that I can finally wind down. In this time, I've got no screens, no charts, no editing. I can just read a book. Reading reminds me that almost every problem I'm facing, somebody else has already faced before. And every page teaches me something I didn't know before. Most nights, I don't even finish the chapter. I fall asleep with the book in my hands. But then I wake up and I do it all again. Some people will probably look at my life and think it's boring. Well, maybe it is, maybe they're right. There is no luxury in it right now. There is no crazy vacations, there is no expensive cars, no parties every weekend. It's just work. It's trading, creating, training, and learning. And I just repeat that. But I don't think success is built in the exciting moments. I think it's built in these ordinary days. The days that nobody sees. The days where nothing special happens. The days where you could quit, but choose not to. That's the part people never post online. The hundreds of normal days before the extraordinary one, I'm still somewhere in those hundreds. But maybe years from now, I look back at this video from a completely different life. Or maybe I won't. I honestly don't know. But I'd rather spend my days building towards something uncertain than spend them wondering what could have been. Keeping that in mind, tomorrow I'll wake up, go to work, come home, trade, make another video, make another voiceover, train, read, sleep, and then I'll do it all over again. Not because it's easy, not because it gives me a fast track to a successful life, because I believe one ordinary day, repeated enough times, can eventually create an extraordinary life.